for Joe Howard.
And Wilt's going to take time to think things over. One of the things you really never have to worry about is that pitch clock in softball, because this game goes real quick. Howard gets the sign, rocks and fires. Wilt watches it go upstairs and outside and evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Unless you're playing in South Carolina.
Oh, don't get me started. Andy Joe Howard deals. Wilt takes another one upstairs. And now full count.
Those are 2 good holds when you're down in the count to 2 strikes. Joe Howard trying to get her to chase. Wilt does not. Now it should be a favorable pitch.
3-2, cut on and miss, and Wilt retired for out number 1. South Range faithful have decided to take a seat at this point. Right now, not a whole lot to be motivated about.
A lot of people talk about this Wheelersburg offense, but their pitching has done really well this year too. They've only given up 6 runs during their tournament run, and it was all in 1 game.
A swings, sends it deep right field, back it goes, and off the wall. Anna A is going to hold up at second base, and that was about 1.5 feet from being a A-bomb.
I thought she just hit her 5th home run in 5 consecutive tournament games. Close.
What a shot by Anna A to right field, almost sending it, making it a 6-1 game. So
this
here's Ashley Rupert. Go ahead.
3rd straight inning, the Raiders have had someone in scoring position. Now you have it with less than 2 outs. You got to be able to take advantage of this scoring chance.
This is all you can ask for if you're South Range, just picking apart Howard one at a time as Rupert sends this one foul for strike 1. Time is called from the dish. They're going to return the softball to the umpire. And again, fans, we do apologize. I'm keeping an eye on the bit rate here, as we're trying to find a solid signal throughout this game, as strike 2 to Ashley Rupert. Rupert digs back in the bucket. Howard deals. Rupert right back up the middle. That should. They're going to try to score A. The throw is offline, and the Raiders are on the board. Ashley Rupert back safely at first base. What a job by Ashley Rupert, coming up clutch in the 9 slot in this batting order, and the Raiders are on the board. 6-1.
It's a beautiful swing. Return to sender right up the middle. See what happens. That time it found the hole.
Brogan back up. Last time doubled off the fence. And now you've got speed on the base path. So look out. This could be the Raiders' time. We talked about this late in the ball game. You make it close. Wheelersburg not confident in those close games. They haven't played in May. Brogan cuts on and misses.
I mean, you look at their tournament run. They had one closest game, 9-6, in the district semifinals, but every other game was a run rule for Wheelersburg in this tournament.
Brogan back in the first year outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and she fouls this one back to the fence for strike 2.
Won their regional championship 13-0. They had no troubles in the regional, Wheelersburg.
And I think that's why, if you're Wheelersburg, you got to keep an eye on this. You do not want to take your foot off the gas. And there's Brogan right back up the middle, and that is a base knock into center field for the freshman. So the Raiders are in business here. It's 6-1 with runners at first and second.
Hitting is contagious, DJ. You saw Anna A start it.
And here comes Maddie Dado back to The 2 spot in the lineup, Dado, one of the fastest base runners, one of the quickest to get out of the box that you're going to find in the Buckeye State.
And what I like about Dado is just what I talked about earlier. Her adjustment midway through the season didn't start out the way she wanted it to. First 2 weeks probably hitting about the 200 spot in the average. Then DeRose moved her to the 6th spot in that trip to Myrtle Beach, gave her a few more opportunities with RBI chances. And as you said before, she came through in those opportunities, and then they moved her back into her natural spot up at the 2 spot in the lineup.
And with the loss of Jamie Farron, obviously, that moves her up because you want that speed at the top of the lineup behind Brogan. And now you've got her here with an opportunity. The junior, still uncommitted, looking to give herself a little resume builder with 1st and 2nd and 1 away.
One of the Raiders on this roster that has experience at this level, played in the state semi and championship games as a freshman back in 21. Patrolling center field then and patrolling.
So the sheriff, Maddie Dado, will stand in. Howard, biggest jam she's been in today. Dado cuts on and misses for strike 1. The line, the pitch, Dado cuts and misses for strike 2. Quickly in the hole is Maddie Dado. Don't count her out, though. One of the better 2-strike hitters on this lineup. Howard, see if she chooses to go right at her. Rocks and fires, lefty on lefty. There's Dado to second base. And the tag, nope, didn't get her. And eventually they throw to second base, so the fielder's choice goes 4-6.
That was a big no tag. Big no tag because that's a double play ball if she gets the tag. So beautiful job by Brogan to avoid the tag and make her have to throw to second base. By that time, no way you're getting Dado out at first.
And here's Kelly Zolik. So Zolik will have an opportunity here. 3-4-5 is where you want to be if you're Jeff DeRose.
Hey, seniors in big spots, you have to step up if you're Kelly.
Gap-to-gap hitter in Zolik. She lives there. Left center, right center. She might as well take up property on Zillow, as that one is low and outside and nearly gets away from the catcher for ball 1.
I want to see if they just send Dado. I don't know if Wheelersburg would even take the chance to throw into second.
Honestly, Dado can probably score from first anywhere on this field. The pitch, there she goes, cut on and miss. They're going to not throw.
Yeah, they tried to cut it off to see if they could catch the runner on third off the base pass. So a good job by the Raiders to stay disciplined at third.
Coach Farron wants to talk to his senior catcher. Quick conversation with Zolik. And Kelly heads back to the box with some words of wisdom from the South Range Hall of Famer. The 1-1. Howard deals. Zolik rips it. Right center field. It is caught. What a great grab by the right fielder, and it ends the Raider 5th. 1 run scores, and it's 6-1. Back after this. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 5th coming at you.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres at Mill Creek Metro Parks? You can discover unique habitats and wildlife. Create memorable family moments.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. Back in Akron here, DJ Yoakley, Anthony Hartwig on your sports network. South Range trailing 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Able to get 1, threatening for more, just could not come up with it. But that's That's softball, Ant.
Kelly Zolik gave a 90% chance of a hit, and the right fielder for Wheelersburg made a champion in right field. That's what you got to do to win these kind of games.
A diving catch, gutsy at this point in the game, because if it gets by you, Dato definitely scores, and Zolik's probably standing on second or third, and this is a 6-3 ball game with the 4-5 due up. As that doesn't happen, Wheelersburg makes a play, and we're back in action here for strike one. Still out there is Stakowitz, making the most of her effort here in the state semifinal. And misses that wide right, 1-1. Cut on and missed, and now 1-2.
It's a big inning for Stakowitz. Your offense just scored. You need a shutdown inning. Wheelersburg has scored in every inning so far in this game.
Dribbler back to Stakowitz, jumping, makes a play over to Wilt for out one.
Nice play, Stakowitz there. Needed every bit of her height to catch that ball.
Our next batter, second baseman number 9, Emma Smith.
So that brings up Emma Smith to the dish. Raiders looking to close in on it.
Wheelersburg, number 6, Lakin Wright.
So we've got a pinch hitter. It's going to be number 6, Lakin Wright. There for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Look at Wright. I mean, she's crowding the plate expecting that outside pitch. Surprised she let that first one go.
That one inside almost gets a piece of Wright as she throws her hands up for ball one. Looks like Canfield showed up a little early, trying to see their neighbors down Route 46. As the 1-1 pitch misses for Stakowitz, 2-1.
Also saw a couple of members of the Fitch team on my way in too, so they're taking in the area softball.
Outside, ball 3. Tomorrow, correct?
Ty will be here tomorrow.
Ty will be here tomorrow, okay. This is dribbled to second baseman. Suzanne has trouble with it, fires over, still gets her for out number 2.
Great recovery by Suzanne there. At this stage, you know, you make a little bobble and then all of a sudden the pressure gets to you, but Suzanne's been there before, makes the play.
The next batter, number 10, right fielder Riley Lang.
Riley Lang will dig in, the right fielder. She'll try to start a little bit of lightning for Wheelersburg with 2 down, and there's strike 1.
That's where Stakowitz wants to live. Inside corner of the plate against the left-handed hitters.
Julie seems to be getting a little bit more precise, surgical, as this game gets deeper. There's one that just misses. 1-1.
You know, it's crazy with the 6